What's cooking, everybody? It's Door, and in this video I'm guiding you through phase 4 of the Leviathan Expedition in No Man's Sky. I will of course be showing you how to complete every step in order to fully complete this phase and to unlock yourself the organic frigate golf, which you can place around in your base. And so without any further ado, let's get straight into it. From where we left off, you will of course want to use the teleporter first to go back to the system of the third rendezvous. So make sure to warp back into the Satan's junction. From there on out, make sure that the anchor point 4 milestone is being tracked, get into your starship and fly out of the space station. When in space, you want to open up the galaxy map and then follow the route to the target system. My first warp being into the Redux system. When entering any new system, make sure to head by the space station and exit your starship to be able to revisit this system at any time via teleporter, but also to stop by the exosuit upgrader to unlock a slot for your exosuit. And be mindful that you can also do this at the anomaly, so that's 2 slots per new system you visit. Once done, of course, head back into your ship and fly out of the space station, open up the galaxy map and continue following the expedition route. My second warp being into the Unjium Gong system. My third warp is into the Unagoin HC16 system. My fourth warp is into the Umsual system. My fifth warp being into the Halusta Yixi system. My sixth warp is into the Uarden Li system. And my seventh and final warp is into the target system Yetnea. Locate this icon on your HUD and make sure to pulse there. Make sure to land at the approximate location and to get out of your starship and use the target sweep function on your analysis visor to home in on the location. Make your way there and check back regularly to see if you're still going into the right direction. And when you're close by, the signal should finalize on the location. And when you reach it, the anchor point 4 milestone will be completed. And claiming this milestone will reward you with 2 memory fragments and 2 memory fragments for your exocraft. So next up, make sure that the Monomania milestone is being tracked. Open up your inventory, hover above the memory resonator and select Manifest Loop Memory. A nearby loop pattern should be marked on your HUD. Make sure to go there. So once you're at the approximate location, once again use your target sweep to home in on the exact location. This will once again lead you to a grave of a fallen traveler. Of course, make sure, as always, to keep your weapon handy before interacting with the unknown grave, as we will never know what might spawn. Select to claim the memory. And the Monomania milestone will be completed, and it does not seem that any enemies will spawn this time, so that's actually good news. Make sure to head into the Expeditions tab to claim the Monomania rewards, which are 2 memory fragments Armented, 2 memory fragments for your exocraft, and the memory imprint 4. Before we head off this planet, make sure to head into the Expeditions tab and to track the Pugnium Dreams milestone, which will require us to kill 5 sentinels. Now we have already killed 4 of them in the second iteration of this expedition, so we only need to kill 1 more. Make sure to equip your scatter blaster and to look around for a sentinel. There should be plenty on this planet right here. If you found one, make sure to rain some hell on him. Once you have killed the 5th sentinel, make sure to head back towards your starship. Take off. Fly up into space, and as soon as you can you want to summon the anomaly. And of course to get on it. Once you have lost the sentinels and the Pugnium Dream milestone will be completed. Of course you can take your time, get out of your starship and then claim the Pugnium Dreams milestone, which will reward you with the Sentinel boundary map, 2 memory fragments for your armament and 4 memory fragments for your exocraft. Next up, make sure to select the Banished Glass milestone, which will require us to disable a planet's sentinel forces. When you're outside of the anomaly, make sure to open up your inventory and to hover above the sentinel boundary map we have just received for killing the 5 sentinels. Select the plotted route, and a sentinel nest will be revealed on your HUD. Fly there. Land your starship at the sentinel pillar. Walk up to this computer right here and interact with it. Of course, select the option to shut down the sentinel forces. You can then select to log off. And once you do, the banished glass milestone will be completed. And claiming this milestone will reward you with 2 memory fragments for your inventory, 2 memory fragment ornaments, and 5 salvage glass. All the sentinels guarding the pillar are killed by doing so make sure to collect their supplies as well. And when you've done so, it's time to head back towards your starship and to track the final milestone for this expedition, which is the hot pursuit milestone, which will require us to smuggle contraband worth 500,000 units. I have skipped over the cluster horde milestone, which will require you to earn 1000 nanites. You should already have unlocked this at this point. We've done so, I believe it was in phase 2. Otherwise, of course, some nanite making tips would be to scan some fauna, or there are also some items to refine and other ways to collect nanites, such as doing some missions at the anomaly. But I'm 100% sure once you have reached phase 4 that you will already have unlocked this milestone. Take off from the planet, fly into space and then summon the anomaly. You then want to make your way towards the teleporter and then warp into the Tortuga system, which we have visited before. I believe it was in phase 2 of this expedition. Once there, make your way up to Contraband Agent and interact with him. Make sure to purchase some illegal black market goods. For example, some nip butts. Then you want to smuggle these illegal goods into a regular system. Make sure to go to your starship and fly out of the space station. You can then summon the anomaly and enter it. Walk up to the teleporter and then you'll want to warp into a regular system. For example, we can go back to the Yetnaya station. Make sure to walk up to the trade terminal and to interact with it. Choose to sell. And then choose the smuggled contraband. So now I made 184,000 out of the 500,000 needed to complete this phase. So make sure to repeat this process as much as needed to acquire the 500,000 units. And do note, of course, that teleporting back and forth between normal and pirated controlled systems will need to be done via the anomaly. And once you have sold enough to make the 500,000 units, the hot pursuit milestone will be completed. And claiming this milestone will reward you with a forged passport, 4 unearthed treasure and 2 memory fragments. Of course, make sure to head back into the expedition tab to also claim the iteration 4 reward, which is the organic frigate golf plans, which I will of course will be showcasing right away. So if you want to place down the organic golf, make sure to open up your build menu and to go into the furnishings. Here you'll see you can build it for 100 condensed carbon. Of course you can rotate the part, but unfortunately you cannot resize it. If you place it down, it will look a lot like this. It's a nice hint to the final reward of this expedition, which you'll see of course in the next video. Unfortunately, we as a community have not completed the optional milestone 3 and the optional milestone 4 yet. But maybe by the time that you are playing this phase, it might be. But other than that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and it was any good use of you. And I hope to see you again for the final phase 5.